Are you, are you there?
Bit, but, good.
Are you fucking with me?
Huh.
Okay.
No, I'm here.
Okay. I need to see if your voice is going out.
Oh, I see. In your OBS.
Oh yeah, it looks like it's good.
Okay.
'Cause that wasn't me, that was him. Oh, guess what didn't show up in the mail today?
Oh no.
Yep. So,
You're
uh, for Little Nightmares, I have to use headphones, but I found a different pair and they sound better. So, hope
better than your current earbuds or better than your headset?
no, they sound better than my other earbuds I was using as a replacement for my headset.
Okay, I was like, if they sound better than your headset,
They don't sound
you
better than my
you need to.
headset. I spent too much money on that headset for them to sound better than that. Pretty sure these headphones are like $15 or $20, I think. I
Mhm.
found them when I was clearing
Dude,
everything out. My headphones
I
cost a
have a
couple
pair
hundred. So,
I have a pair of $30 Sony earbuds that I bought at Sam's. Because when I used to work in the mailroom, I would walk around all the time with my MP3 player in my back pocket,
mhm,
and it would like wear out the jack for the earbuds. So
yeah.
I would go through them like every 2 or 3 weeks. And I finally found some Sonys that were just like, they're normally $35. They were marked down to $25. So I was like, all right. Um, and I bought them, and I was like, I am not breaking these headphones. These sound amazing. And I have had them ever since, and they have lasted the entire time. They are by far my favorite earbuds,
Huh. I
and
have something.
they're
I-
so small that I don't know the model of them, so I couldn't repurchase them if I needed to, and I don't even know if they're made anymore.
You know what's funny about that? How you take care of your things. I've been getting back into Pokemon because I was doing that shiny thing, you know.
Oh right, yeah.
And I actually have these on my desk because I've been working on it. These two games, you can't see this one because it's green, but these two games, and I don't know if you're watching the stream, but it's Ruby and Leaf Green
Okay.
are ones that I bought originally, and they work every time I plug them into my Game Boy. I pop them in, they turn right on. I don't have to like unplug it, blow on, and blah blah blah. I bought aftermarket, I guess is what you would call it.
Okay.
Um, this is a fire red, sapphire, and then I have emerald in my Game Boy player on my GameCube over there, so I'm not gonna go get it. Those ones weren't mine originally. I have to unplug them and like blow on them and wipe them with alcohol to make them work sometimes.
Oh
And I'm
wow.
like, how is it that I was able to take care of these games for all these years and still and like I don't understand. I don't get it.
Hmm. My original Game Boy has gone, like on a roller coaster over the years, and I've done nothing to it. I would actually like to take it apart and clean the contacts
Hmm.
and actually get it functioning again. But I remember a long time ago, uh, it just wouldn't turn on, and then somehow it turns on, but there's no display. There's just a black line of um pixels just across the middle. So it's like trying to show something, but it
Mm,
can't decode it, I guess.
mm. So
Um,
I want to talk about predictions for what's going to come up today. Oh, you weren't finished with your story,
okay.
were you?
I mean, no, it's kind of the end of it. It's just like I don't know what happened to like simultaneously fix the power supply, but then break the screen.
Uh, you probably just need to buy a new screen, which I believe that you can buy.
Right.
But
Yeah, I'm sure there's multiple things that have gone, like capacitors have popped or stuff
mm,
like just like you know stuff breaks over time. It was in an attic for a solid 12 years, so
mm.
in a Florida attic.
So Shelby, we don't know exactly what they're going to announce. They just said, "Hey, Nintendo Direct," and they announce it like a couple days in advance, which pisses me off because I'd like to plan for these better instead of them
Uh-huh.
announcing it and me frantically texting the group chat that we're all in. Hey, can I do this reaction stream? Blah blah blah.
So so that's actually something I wanted to try to figure out. There has to be a like mailing list because like these things are not coincidence. When
N-
Greg Miller does a promotion for the Division 2, it's not because he just randomly gets into the Division 2. It's because there's
Oh,
something happening and he
wait.
knows about it well ahead of time. Yeah, I'll let you have it.
It's starting.
Careful with the audio. We're probably gonna get some music here as well.
Okay.
I don't know if it'll get DCMA, DMCA.
It's not going out. So I need to figure that out real quick.
Oh. I just got the splash screen for the Nintendo Direct. Pictures
Okay,
from clouds.
I got
not actual gameplay footage. Chrono Trigger HD.
it. No, this looks like Xenoblade, which is something I haven't I haven't really gotten into.
One day, Pyra just disappeared.
Why am I not hearing it?
It's pretty quiet. I've had to turn it up a little bit. But do you have no audio?
I don't have voices. Unless there are no voices. Hang on.
No, I'm just hearing violin. I heard like one line of dialogue and nothing since.
I didn't hear the dialogue. I saw the text at the bottom, but I'm not hearing it in my headphones. Hang on.
I couldn't find her anywhere.
Did you hear that text?
Like yeah, it sounded like Ringo Starr. I couldn't find her anywhere.
Yeah, I'm not getting that.
It was as if she vanished off the face.
Is that?
of
Are you
all
hearing that
else.
on stream?
Yeah, not on my stream. I've got a side to Twitch going.
All right, I'm refreshing it.
Where have you gone?
What the fuck is going on?
I'll find you, whatever it takes.
Oh my god, if Shelby hears the voice acting in this game, she's going to want to play it.
This is where you were. Pyra!
Sorry.
Yeah, the
Rex.
audio on my whole end
I
is
couldn't
fucked
tell
up,
you
even on my speakers.
because
Are you?
I got an invitation to join.
Oh shit!
Oh, here we go.
Pyra joins the battle. Blazes into battle.
Well, that's cool.
Just sit back and
I'm not familiar with Xenoblade.
Behold the
I think they're gonna announce 2 Smash Bros. Characters tonight. Because if they're starting with one, we're gonna hear another one. I need to figure out why my audio is fucked up.
Yeah, I'm gonna load up the stream and see if it's coming out.
Flame Nova! Prominent Triple! Blazing End!
That's genius! You're pretty much owning them, and these are seasoned fighters.
There are no pushovers!
It's like I'm not getting all of.
Like you're only getting the rear channels or something like that.
Yeah,
Mithra? Let me handle this.
I heard that voice. Is it coming through stream?
Wait for the next line.
Whoa, who's this?
Mithra!
Cutting it close, huh? Hey, were these guys planning on winning? Gee, I feel kind of bad now.
Yes,
Coming through!
It is coming through stream?
we're getting dialogue through the stream.
All right. Oh, wait.
It's punishment!
I wiggled a wire and now it's working.
Yeah, you were probably just getting the rear channels.
Yeah, I have a wire here that pumps back into my headphones. Okay. I was more worried about stream than myself, to be honest. But,
Right here!
okay, good. It's working. It's fine. I'm not familiar with either one of these characters. I believe they're from Xenoblade, so I never really played it.
Together!
Anakin says it's working.
Nothing can stand in our way!
Anakin says it's working?
Yeah, from Pod Racer. When he fixes his
Oh,
his engine,
it's
he goes,
working!
Oh, that'd be a good sound clip for when something breaks and then we fix it. It's working.
I like that. Yeah, these guys are from Xenoblade. Not familiar with Xenoblade. And it looks like they're both a part of the same character.
Oh, we're gonna have another Ice Climbers.
No. I mean, they switch back and forth. It's going to be more like Pokemon Trainer.
Sure did!
Okay. Or does Zelda still do that? Does she switch?
No,
from
they've
Sheikah to
separated.
Zelda?
They've separated Sheik from Zelda. They're both individual characters now.
Now that you're in Smash, I won't go
But yeah,
easy
now
on
that they're
you.
putting
Fighting
fuck, what's his name? I don't remember.
You forget.
Uh,
We're
Shulk?
fighters
Shulk.
too!
Now they're putting Shulk against her. It's definitely Xenoblade, which is cool. I don't know anything about it, but it's cool. And they're definitely going to announce another character. If they're starting with a character like this, they're absolutely doing another character.
Hello, everyone. It's been a while.
They,
I'm
I was
Shinya
gonna say, they haven't
Takahashi from
haven't
Nintendo.
introduced him.
Last year, we
Ever
delivered
since,
some news through a series of Nintendo Direct
Iwata
mini
died.
presentations.
These directs aren't as good, I don't think,
However,
but I still like them.
We haven't been able to present
Yeah,
a Nintendo Direct in
I
this style
appreciate them
for some
trying
time.
to match the energy, but there's a
Happy
presence
to
of
share this
Iwata.
Nintendo
When
that was
Iwata
Direct
is just
with
like-
you all today.
Like, yes, please. He does his hands down.
Mm-hmm.
We appreciate your continued support.
All right, I think they're going to announce something about Zelda because it's Zelda's 35th. And I think they're going to announce something about
Just
Pokemon
saw
because it's Pokemon's
was the reveal
25th.
trailer for the newest fighter in the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game, Pyra and Mithra. They originally appeared in the Xenoblade Chronicles series as Rex's 2-in-1 ally. Please look forward to seeing their moveset in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. This fighter releases in March, so we hope you'll stay
Hey, March is
tuned
this month.
just a bit longer. All right, let's continue with our first
March
batch
is this
of
many
Nintendo
away.
Switch headlines.
Hey, look at this.
Oh.
I wonder if you get a special costume for the Switch version. Usually they do like some kind of Mario thing.
I would actually like to see a new game mode, not just the character.
If they were going to do that, they'd have to put it in all versions because it's cross-platform.
No, I meant a new game mode for Smash,
Oh,
like a Fall Guys mode.
this
You know,
isn't
like,
Smash. This is just Fall Guys.
I know. When I looked up, I was like, wait a second. Are they putting a Fall Guy in Smash?
Stumble toward
No.
greatness when Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout comes to the Nintendo Switch system summer 2021.
Oh, that's cool. More people in
You have
Fall
22
Guys is always
minutes
fun.
before the solar system is
Oh,
destroyed.
this is Outer Wilds.
Oh,
Venture
I
into
wanted
the
to play
vast
this.
reaches of space to
It
uncover
looks
the
fun.
secrets left behind by an
It's such a
ancient
cool.
civilization.
It's such a cool idea.
You have 22 minutes.
It's like
After that,
it feels
the
like
sun will explode and
uh,
the solar system will be annihilated.
that game you really like to play.
However,
Elite Dangerous.
Yeah,
everything
it
will
feels like
reset,
Elite Dangerous
allowing you to
and
continue exploring while retaining information
that other game that
gathered.
released and everybody hated it, but now everybody loves it.
No Man's Sky.
Yeah, it feels like a cross between those.
By repeating these
Yeah,
cycles, you'll gradually unravel
it is
the
a
mysteries
very
hidden
good-
in the universe.
And those two are pretty
like-
similar already. Not exactly the same,
What
but pretty
messages
similar.
will you discover?
Yeah, it's
How
two
can you
approaches
prevent
to
the
a
sun
to
from
the
exploding?
same.
Concept.
Why is the solar
Concept.
system trapped in an endless time loop? Find out when the critically acclaimed Outer Wilds launches on Nintendo
Oh, so when
Switch
the universe
summer
collapses, you
2021.
keep playing, but you have to restart. It's like Majora's Mask.
In two classic murder mystery
loop.
games.
It's like a loop route.
Famicom Detective Club, The Missing Heir, and Famicom Detective Club, The Girl Who Stands Behind. Two deep cuts from Nintendo history are coming to North America for the first time.
I've never even heard of
Localized
this.
in English and modernized for the
me
Nintendo
either.
Switch system.
But they're definitely
Suspense,
gonna. I feel like they're
drama,
definitely gonna announce
and twists and turns
something
await at
major
every
Zelda
corner.
related, because they're working on
You'll be
Breath of the
the
Wild
edge of your
too,
seat as you dive
and they're
into
definitely
the
gonna announce something
narrative set
Pokemon
in
related,
Japan.
which I think is gonna be the
In
Gen
one
4
game,
remakes.
You'll solve a complex
I think
murder
for
case
Zelda they're
surrounding
gonna
a wealthy
announce
family in a haunted village while dealing with
like a
amnesia.
Zelda All Stars thing, which is gonna have a lot of the 3D
But that's
Zeldas.
not
I
the
think
only
that's my
case to
prediction,
crack.
and they're gonna give us more information about Breath of the Wild 2. And for Pokemon, I'm thinking Gen 4 remake announcement. That's what I'm thinking.
other game, you'll
when
investigate
you
a
say Gen 4
supernatural
remake,
rumor
when
after a
did Gen
mysterious
4
death to
originally
free
come out?
students
Gen
from a
4
sinister nightmare.
was. I actually have them right here
Interrogate
because I'm playing them.
suspects and hunt for clues to piece together these chilling conundrums. Can you figure out who the culprit is before it's too late?
Yeah, sorry. Gen 4 was Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum for DS.
Uncover the deadly truth in
Oh,
Famicom
DS, okay.
Detective Club: The Missing Heir and Famicom Detective Club. The
Yeah, these
Girl Who
headphones are way
Stands
better than
Behind.
those other ones.
Coming to Nintendo Switch May 14th.
Those other ones were like the little
Pre-orders
cheapy ones that you
today
gave me that one
at
time we
Nintendo
came to your
eShop.
house for Extra Life.
Yes.
And these ones I
new
bought
age
like
of
when I was in
battles
high school, but I
begins.
put them somewhere and lost them. Ooh, what's this?
Civilist? No, it's Japanese.
This feels Dynasty-like, just from the beginning
I
of
was
it.
gonna say. Yeah,
This is some kind of Dynasty thing.
it's the Muso.
Some kind of
Some
Warriors
sort.
game. Oh, this is absolutely a Warriors game.
Yeah.
Which is cool. I like Warriors games. I never really played them that much. I played the Zelda ones. Did you know they made a Pokemon-themed Warriors game?
No.
I don't think it was very popular, but basically it was like characters from the Warriors games with Pokemon sidekicks.
The latest entry in the Samurai Warriors franchise.
And I have
is
no idea
coming
what
to
anything was
Nintendo
about because I never
Switch.
played it. I just know it existed.
Dive into the history of the Sengoku period as the series now shines
Huh.
a spotlight on Nobunaga Oda.
Okay, I was gonna
and
say, like, they
Toshihiro
haven't
Takeuchi.
showed gameplay. I was like, is this a like one-on-one
Character
fighting or is this a
designs and
Muso?
Visuals have been revamped for this
No, this is definitely a Muso.
Unleash high-octane moves in
They're just
electrifying
showing you the
1
fancy
versus
cutscenes
1,000
first.
battles.
I didn't know for the longest time that the
In
original
Samurai
Dynasty
Warriors
Warriors,
5,
the very first one,
slashing
is
its
a
way onto
one-on-one fighting
Nintendo
game.
Switch,
Oh, it is?
Summer 2021.
It is not a Muso.
I did not know that.
Yeah, it might have had a different name, but
Vast
it was
world
it
of
was like
Fadiel
the
beckons.
origin of the franchise.
Mm.
After 20 long years, Legend of Mana featuring
okay.
remastered HD
Hmm.
graphics is coming to Nintendo Switch.
I have Legend of Mana for my Super Nintendo.
You'll set off on a journey to find the mystical mana tree seen in a dream.
Was that the one for the Super
Before
Nintendo?
discovering the world map is empty. During your travels, you'll acquire special items called artifacts. Place them on the map. to
Secret of
bring
Mana
towns,
was the one for the Super
dungeons,
Nintendo.
and other lands
You're
to
right.
life.
That's the name I've heard. I was like, I've
It's
heard
up
of
to you
Legend of
on
Mana.
There,
I
there
have
are
never
a
heard
bunch of
Legend
Mana
Artifacts,
games, but
as well
the
as
only one on the
advances.
Super Nintendo was Secret. I think Legend of Mana was on the PlayStation.
Join forces with characters, each on their own personal quests. Square off against fearsome monsters.
I like this art. The art looks really
or
cool.
Take a break from adventure
Mhm.
and rest up at home. The music has been rearranged for this enhanced version, and you can alternate between the new arrangement and the original.
No, I like that.
soundtrack.
I like it when they give you
Other
options.
features have been added,
Mm-hmm.
including the ability to turn off enemy encounters, as well as the new minigame Ring Ring.
Oh
Ring.
shoot!
Legend of
Get your
Mana will
Tamagotchi
launch
fix.
on Nintendo Switch June 24th.
Did you see that they're re-releasing the original Digimon like Tamagotchi things?
No.
This looks like Monster Hunter.
Yeah, this could be Rise.
Yeah, it's Capcom. It's Monster Hunter. Brandon is all of a sudden going to want to switch. I don't know what she's reacting to because that was minutes ago.
That was for I think she said that during the space game, Outer Wilds.
Oh, yeah, but that game's on Steam.
Oh, Fall Guys. She said that during Fall Guys.
Oh, for Fall Guys. That game's on Steam.
Yeah.
It's going to take a Kirby to get Brandon on a Switch.
Almadron. Bill Mudron's brother.
Shelby's, I keep trying to get Brandon on Switch.
Elder, I have important news.
So it's finally beginning.
Go assemble the villagers.
Assemble!
50 years ago, Kamura village was attacked by the Rampage and Magnum Malo. And we suffered some devastating casualties.
Can always tell when it's a Monster Hunter when you see the little cat
Our
guy.
hunter's about to face the biggest challenge yet. No! We can't lose this gauge! Pull yourselves together!
Wow, look at those weapons.
I wanted to buy it for him for his B-Day, but he keeps saying he won't use it. Hey, as soon as they release a Kirby on the Switch, he'll definitely use it.
Here it comes! Watch out for
Kirby
the
was the reason why he bought a 3DS.
Let it pass!
Was it really?
Yeah, he bought the Robo Worlds game.
The rampage. How long do you think it's going to
It's
last?
Robo something. Planet of the Robonoids or something
Oh,
like that.
Planet Robobot.
Yeah, that's it. Monster Hunter Rise. Yep, you were right. I knew that there was some Switch exclusive
No.
Monster Hunter game coming out.
We should start preparations right away.
We're here to offer assistance. We must stop
That's
the
a
calamity.
some sort of bow and a lance. I don't know if those were new weapons or if that was just new hunters.
I don't know. Oh, I've seen this.
I don't
This
know.
looks really cool. The Monster
Ooh, look at
Hunter
that.
Rise Switch and Pro Controller.
Yeah.
That was the latest trailer for Monster Hunter Rise from Capcom. How will our heroes fare against these ferocious monsters? Stay tuned for the latest installment in the Monster Hunter series, launching March 26th. Next, please take a look at this.
Oh, they didn't tell us what it was. It's gonna be big. Oh, Mario Golf.
The fairway is open once again.
I'm very excited.
Tee off in the
I did
latest
like the
installment
64
of the
Mario Golf game.
series,
I
coming to
love
Nintendo
Toadstool
Switch.
Tour.
Study the wind and
And
terrain. Take your time to think things through.
oh, I was thinking of Mario Aces. Never mind. That was a tennis game.
Right.
I don't know. Mario sports games are really fun. I don't give a shit about
Golfing
sports,
with
but I like
familiar
Mario
Mushroom
sports games.
Kingdom characters
They
on
always have a way
courses
of
filled
packaging
with
them
lush,
that, in a way
natural
that
scenery.
that's just like, yeah, this is the thing that I want
Use
without
features
like
on the
the
green,
tedium.
like a shot
The
book.
mundanity.
See
simulation.
how your shot will curve
Exactly,
through
yeah.
the slopes. And a scan that lets you examine a course's terrain.
Also, Mario looks pretty sharp in those slacks, I have to say.
These features
Oh,
can
yeah.
help you ace your shots. In addition to button controls, you can also use motion controls.
Oh, I like that.
By holding a
That looks
Joy-Con
fun.
controller like a golf
Huh.
club. Gently swing the
I think they
controller
did that
to
for
have your
us a
character
Wii
swing
golf
in
game.
the
It might have been a Wii Sports
letting
Golf.
you easily enjoy the
Uh,
sensation
There
of
was actually
golfing.
multiples. I'm waiting to hear one very specific thing.
Oh, you have to
On
run to
top
your
of all
ball?
that, there are
I
several
like
modes of
that.
new elements
Oh,
which
yeah,
really
because it's
bring
like
the heat
rush
to Mario
something.
Golf.
Oh, and you
Including
power up.
this one,
Oh, that's
Speed
so
Golf.
cool.
Here, it's always your turn.
This is
Everyone tees off at the
so
same time.
good.
Then you'll race through the
I
course
might
to
get
reach
this
your
game.
ball. Give it another whack to get it closer to the hole, then keep going. Outpace your opponents to come out on top.
See, it's
Your
only
golfing
fair
skills aren't the
if
only
they
things
let
at play.
Peach
Make use of
float
dashes
the way
and
she did
special
in Mario
shots to
2,
beat the
so she could jump
competition.
over water features or like water
Oh,
hazards.
that would be cool.
Mention story
Water
mode.
hazards?
As a Mii character, you'll start out as a rookie and develop
You-
your
you knock your
golfing
ball into
skills
the water and it takes you
interacting
to,
with
like, an
various
underground
Mushroom
version of
Kingdom
it.
characters.
Oh.
Level up with
Or an
experience
underwater
points
level where you
earned
have
during
to like
matches.
knock it to the end of that
Then
underwater
add
course.
points to different stats, allowing you to develop your character however you'd like.
Or if you knock it too
can
high, you
also
have to go
use
into a
your
cloud
Mii
level.
In versus play.
That'd be
Put your golfing skills
That's
to
really
the
cool.
test
That'd be really
when
cool.
Mario Golf Super,
Super Rush
Rush
is what it's called.
swings onto Nintendo Switch.
So
June
what I was waiting for
25th.
them to say
Pre-orders
was,
begin
like,
on Nintendo eShop after
if
this
they use
presentation.
the what is it called 3D Rumble to
Yeah,
actually like
The latest
kick
game
your
in the
hand when
Mario
you hit the
Golf
ball,
series
That would be
adds
cool.
new
so you could
gameplay
feel
for
the
multiplayer
impact of the
modes,
club.
this looks
as
fun.
well as the familiar golf
I might
gameplay
buy
with
this.
easy-to-learn controls.
On sale, but I might buy it.
Mm-hmm.
Please look forward to this game on Nintendo Switch. Let's move on to more Nintendo
That's-
Switch
man.
headlines.
They did some cool stuff with golf.
Check out these games coming to
Did you ever
Nintendo
play
Switch.
Mario Strikers?
No.
It was
Returns
the
to
soccer one.
unforgiving
That
world
game was a lot of
Pandora
fun.
and Tales from the Borderlands.
Hey, they're bringing back Tales from the
Hyperion Lackey
Borderlands?
Reese and the quick-witted con
I thought they
artist
like
Fiona
completely
set out
discontinued
to
this game and it
discover
was never to be
Maya's
sold
past.
again.
Set between
2K buy
Borderlands
it?
2 and 3. This game includes all 5 episodes. filled
I
with classic
don't
Borderlands humor.
know the
Gangsters, bandit lords, and vault hunters are just a handful of the obstacles you'll
The,
encounter in
mergers
this
and
choice-driven narrative
acquisitions
adventure.
of,
Embark on a
Because
wild
I
ride
remember
through
hearing
the
that they
Borderlands
completely took it down off Steam, and I heard that 2K was interested in buying the rights to it. but
32
I
of
hadn't heard
Capcom's
anything
most
past that.
beloved arcade classics are coming to Nintendo Switch.
Oh, what is
Rewind
this?
gameplay,
This is just an
adjust
arcade,
gameplay
like-
difficulty, and select from a variety of display
It looks
options
cool,
to
though.
relive
Strider in
that
there.
sweet
Yeah.
arcade goodness. Get
I think I saw Ghosts and Ghouls in
1943
there.
Battle of Midway for free.
Mhm.
Then purchase game packs or the standalone
Yep.
Ghosts
Ghost
and
Goblins,
add-on
which you're gonna
build
need
your
a
collection.
rewind if you want to beat that.
Local
Yeah,
game
yeah.
is also available.
That game is so cheap.
Scratch that
If you
nostalgic
fuck something
itch
up in the very
Capcom
beginning, they'll let
Arcade
you progress
Stadium
through the
launches
whole
later
game.
this
And then when you
year.
get to the end, they're like, oh, well, you didn't do this one thing. So back to the beginning.
Brains.
What
As
is
a zombie,
Stubbs?
You just can't get enough.
Stubs?
In this action game,
I don't know what this
Yes,
is.
Zombie.
You'll build your zombie horde and take revenge.
I
on the city
think
by
this
turning
is
humans
an
into your
original
undead allies.
Xbox game.
Replenish your bodily arsenal of
If I'm
sputum
thinking of
head,
it.
gut grenades, and more during your grisly mission. This city
I've never
ain't
heard of
no
this.
Match for a dead man. Stubbs the zombie in Rebel Without a Pulse eats its way onto
Uh,
Nintendo Switch March 16th.
I think it was for the
Pre-orders begin
original
today on Nintendo
Xbox,
eShop.
and has never had anything since.
Well, it's coming back on the Switch.
It's Travis Touchdown
Ooh.
versus Assassins. Wait, aliens?
I love this
Aliens have invaded
series.
Earth. Hold up, is this even the right game?
What?
Anyway, after
is
annihilating
this?
an
No More
entire
Heroes?
city, the aliens have taken over.
I don't know
and now
anything
host an
about this.
intergalactic
It was
superhero
originally
race
on the
to
Wii.
decide Earth's fate.
He has a
As the crass, beam katana
He has
wielding
Joy-Cons
assassin
on his
Travis
fist.
Touchdown
switch grips, yeah, on
you need
his
to fight your way to the
knuckles.
top to save the world.
Yeah, in the first game, Travis is like really
Hey, hey,
horny,
not so
and a
fast.
girl tricks him into
To enter each
killing
boss
all the
fight,
top
you must
assassins to
use
make him number
knockouts
one.
around town and earn
Hey,
enough to
baby.
pay off the
And
enemy.
like it's exactly
You'll
like this.
then
You
face
start
off
off doing like
against
mundane
Superman
chores, and then you end up just like having these
Most of them
crazy
aliens
like
have crazy
lightsaber
tricks up
fights
their
with
sleeves. Study their
like the
tactics
top
carefully to gain
assassins.
the upper hand in combat.
I never played the
With a
second
new
one.
and improved Death Glove, you'll have access to a variety of deadly skills
But it's
that can be
fun. This is a
customized
fun
and
series.
upgraded before each match.
It looks nuts.
It
The fate of
is.
the world is at
It look.
stake.
I thought he was in a
So
Zone
get
of the
ready to
Enders
kick
mech
some,
there for a second.
Whatever aliens have that you can kick.
The aliens definitely
Anyway,
weren't a part of this.
it
Oh,
all
look at
okay.
that. Look at that
Normal
Akira
heroes
Akira
that
bike
shot.
stop.
on Earth.
Love that
Or
shot.
I like it too.
Nintendo Switch, August 27th.
All right, I love No More Heroes. I'm definitely gonna buy that.
Exterminate demons in heaven.
I don't know this.
Above, so below.
Neon white.
Why do they need assassins in heaven? To do someone's dirty
Okay.
work.
This Spike Spiegel. I think his name is Steve Blum.
Oh, I don't. Is that his voice actor?
Yep, Steve Blum.
It's kill or be killed. You won't last long.
All right,
if you
Undertale.
can't rely on yourself. God's judgment has nothing to do
Is this a
with
rail shooter?
I can't tell. I just see like cards and a targeting reticle.
Looks interesting. I'll watch a Let's Play of it.
Yeah.
Uncover Heaven's mysteries in neon white, coming to Nintendo Switch, winter 2021. The DC superhero girls are here to save the day.
Hi, everyone. My name's Barbara Gordon.
Huh.
AKA
We had the same reaction.
I'm always inventing new gadgets to fight crime.
Huh.
Like my batarangs
Trying
and
to
backhook.
figure out
This is
what it
Supergirl.
is.
She's super strong and has heat vision.
It looks like shovelware, to be honest.
And let's
A
not
little
forget
bit.
Wonder Woman, an Amazonian
They made it like real
warrior
cutesy and
who
cartoony when they could have made like a cool looking
along
game
with
out of
our
it.
friends Green Lantern, Bumblebee,
Yeah.
and Zatanna, we fight evil supervillains to keep our city
Like I
safe.
feel like it's
But we're not just about the super life.
Like
we
Teen
also have our
Titans-ish?
school lives, and trust me, there's never a
Yeah, I
dull
don't-
moment at Metropolis High School.
I know this
Sometimes
game is. I'm not this
after
game's
class,
audience, so.
I do some shopping downtown with my besties.
it.
Ooh,
You know what it makes me think of? It
photos
makes
to
me think
share
of
on
like
Superstar Post All
Powerpuff
Hey,
Girls
I got a
with
comment
a
already.
DC
Nice.
license.
Ooh,
Yeah,
and I
kinda.
definitely wanna hit up Sweet
Or like
Justice
Totally
later.
Spies.
Uh-oh, something really bad is threatening the city. No one could have seen it coming, but when justice calls, you can count on us to answer no matter what. We've just got to make sure no one figures out our secret identities.
Yeah, they won't figure it out. You walk around in a
DC
bat
superhero
hoodie.
Girls, Teen Power, heroically sourced
Yeah.
to Nintendo Switch, June 4th.
God damn it. Stop that.
Ready the juice cannons and prepare for battle.
Oh. Hey. They're remaking this game?
I don't. Oh, Plants vs Zombies.
It's Plants vs Zombies Modern whatever they called it, or Garden Warfare or whatever they called it.
Warfare. Battle for Neighborville.
Oh, I don't know this one. This must be another one.
I think PvZ Garden Warfare 2 was called Battle for Neighborville.
So they just cut out the 2.
Yeah.
I never played this. It looks fun though.
I played the original one, like the top-down tower defense one.
I've played that
a
one,
lot.
yes. I've played Plants vs Zombies a lot.
Oh boy.
I played it when it was a browser game.
I was saying, yeah.
That's the only tower defense game I really got into.
Did you ever play Mini Ninjas?
No.
I think is the name of it. It's either called Mini Ninjas or Ninja Town or something like that. I played that on DS for weeks on end.
Who will join you in your adventure?
Ooh.
Anyone can.
Oh, they're making a sequel to
Band
this.
together on a
Oh,
quest
no,
to
it's just
face evil
Miitopia.
and save
Never mind.
What is?
Miitopia was a game they made on the 3DS, and it was a lot of fun.
Okay.
Cast me characters in
What do
various
you-
Basically, it's
roles
just like
across
a
the
RPG,
Ew.
but you use Miis. You put all your friends and all the
to your
people.
allies, or even make someone the nefarious
Okay,
Dark
is that
Lord.
part of the thing that you collect
Makeup
puzzle
has been
pieces with
added
Street
as a new
Pass?
feature in
No,
this game.
it uses
Ramp up your
Mies,
Mies and get them
but
ready
it's not
for
Street
adventure.
Pass. I think you got
Okay.
bonuses for
There's
this
also a
game
new
by
wig
Street
feature,
passing other
letting you
people
go
who played
wild
this
with your
game.
Mii creations and make
Right.
them even more
Okay.
fabulous.
But I
Then
never
then I vaguely
played.
remember this.
I never played Miitopia. I just watched Let's
In the
Plays of
world
it.
Miitopia,
But
relationships are
I'm
crucial.
glad that they're bringing this game
So
forward
consider
because this
spending
game
some
was really
quality
cool.
time with allies to strengthen
There's some
bonds.
3DS thing where when
This
you
can
Street
give you an
Pass
advantage
people,
during
like
battle.
they join your party, and you get like a number
the
of
relationship
strikes.
sours,
Yeah,
on
that
them?
was
things
another
might take a
Street
turn for
Pass
the
game.
worse.
Okay.
Dude, I tell you what, if you wanted to beat that game, you took that game to you took your 3DS to RTX in 2016. You could beat that whole game.
Good. Care for it, and it'll lend a
I
hand.
remember
or
like when
in
the
battle.
3DS had been out for maybe a year, and
Venture with
people were at
friends and
PAX
familiar
and stuff like
faces
that,
in the
and you would
lighthearted
see
romp
people
Miitopia,
like
coming to
walk
Nintendo
about 20
Switch,
feet
May
and then
21st.
stop and pull out
Pre-orders
their
begin today
3DS
on
to like
Nintendo eShop.
Yeah.
like cash in the people that had just walked by.
'Cause
and
it
then walk
had,
another
like-
10 feet and do it again.
It had like people you
Super
could draw
Mario-themed
in,
items are coming
and then
to
it had a
your
queue of 10 people. And once those 20 slots
Exactly.
were full, that was it.
Super
Oh,
Brothers
Mario.
35th
You weren't-
anniversary themed items are coming to the Animal Crossing New Horizons game.
Wario. Okay, I'm sold.
The
Now show me the
noted
Wario
items,
one.
Like the Super Mushroom and the Question Block can be ordered in-game
Oh,
as
what?
furniture items. So place them however and wherever you'd like.
Thwomps?
What?
You can also place 2 warp
Huh.
pipes.
This is awesome.
I don't. Like,
You
are
can put shortcut
Then
pipes.
use them to travel between locations on your island.
Okay, that's great
Hey,
though.
why not
Shortcut
try
pipes are going to be
recreating the Mushroom
big.
Kingdom?
Huh? Are these actual like levels to complete?
A free
No,
update
it's
for
just
the
your
game launches
island.
February 25th.
Oh, okay. I was like, are you building
After
challenge
downloading it,
level? Is this?
Super
Did
Mario
they
Brothers
just
items will be
remake
available
Mario
via
Maker
Nook
in
Shopping
Animal
starting March
Crossing?
1st.
Oh, you just buy it. Dude, warp pipes
Keep an
are going
eye
to
on the
be
official Animal Crossing
warp
Twitter
pipes are gonna
account
be
for the
big.
latest information.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. There's so many things. The warp pipes changes the whole thing.
We hope you continue enjoying
That's
life on
oh man,
your
I'm
island.
excited for that.
How was that? These collaboration items will be released as part of the Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary events. Please wait a bit longer for their release. Speaking of which, last week, we
Yeah, I
had the
bought that. I
global
haven't played it yet, but I
launch of the
bought it.
Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury game. We hope you enjoyed that Mario adventure
What, 3D World?
as well.
Yeah, with Bowser's Fury. Bowser's Fury specifically.
Next, we have another game to show you.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I don't know what this is.
I mean, it's a 3-way balance.
Oh, is it the 3 houses?
Oh, Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
He leaves us no recourse.
Oh, this is Bravely Default the second, or whatever the third one is.
For its crimes today.
I'll bet you.
Are these the wages of
Those
loyalty?
first 3 notes they hit, the do do do, are like the same 3 notes in one of the Nier games, the first Nier game.
Oh.
Because it's like do 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 do, and when they hit those first 3 notes, I'm like, Nier on the Switch? But no, I'm getting that on the PC.
I promise to do all in my power to see us through.
I think this is a Bravely game. It might be Bravely the third.
Yeah, if the triangle.
Oh, I don't know this at all. Oh, that's the project.
Far, far away lies the continent of Norzilia.
I guess we'll never know the name of this game.
Unless
Unless the game is called Project, whatever.
Constant feuds among the nations over these precious resources eventually ignited into a great conflict known as the Salt Iron War. Though the hostilities ceased with an uneasy truce, decades later the flames
keep
of
talking
war
about, like,
threatened to
the
engulf
courage
the
of your
realm
convictions.
once again.
You
Which-
are all that remains.
Certainly
Caught
sounds
in
like
a
bravery.
tangled, fiery web of plots and conspiracies, a brave group from Glenbrook fights to
Glenbrook.
save their kingdom from the powers that would orchestrate their downfall.
Our benefit, you say?
I'm guessing this is a Bravely game. I never played any of them. Although Or it might be the new
In
Octopath.
tactical RPG, battles take place on terrain with different elevations.
So you'll
A
know if
character's
it's
attack
if it's
range is
Bravely
determined
if
by
it
their
deals with
location and their equipped weapon.
like adjacent
The range can be
warriors.
extended by attacking from higher ground.
Yeah, this
with
looks like a
long-range
this looks like a
weapons,
board
such
style
as
battle.
bows and arrows. Thus, your forces can use the terrain.
I never
and
played
other
Bravely, and I never
elements to
played
gain
Octopath
the
either,
upper
so-
hand.
Mhm.
An enemy
I'm not really into
outflank is
JRPGs these
susceptible
days.
Not only to your initial attack, but also a powerful blow from the ally positioned behind the enemy.
What have we here?
Turned him into a rock.
Charge into an enemy to send them flying into position for a follow-up attack.
Oh, I like these kind of
I-
strategy
I-
style
Attached
things.
together by first
I
casting
like
ice magic on
the
flames
tilt
to create
shift.
water terrain.
Like when it swings
Then
around.
Yeah,
certain
it's
things
it's not
go
just
in
like
and
an
out of focus.
isometric view. It like swings around the board.
Right. But it actually
It is
like
of
look
the
at the
utmost importance to survey
the ripples of the
battlefield
water in the
before
background.
taking
They're
action.
out of focus.
Oh
so
yeah.
There's like it makes you look like you're looking at a diorama.
Choices and
Throughout the
consequences.
story, you
Yeah, it
will
looks
be
like all
faced with
the-
making important decisions in a variety.
It looks like the
of
boards are like
situations.
fully 3D rendered while the characters are 2D sprites, which I like.
Morality,
I like that kind of stuff.
liberty.
It's a cool contrast.
Collectively, your
I probably
decisions will
won't buy
establish
this,
your
but it looks
conviction,
good. I
affecting
like the
how
look of it.
story unfolds and who
Yeah,
will join
I
your
can see the depth
cause.
of this really ticking all of the
Once
boxes
more,
for,
Mhm.
for the people that are into it because it looks like there is a lot going on here.
It looks like the story is pretty fleshed out too.
Critical decisions that may determine the
Oh, and I
fates
like
of
choices. I like it when
nations are
choices
settled
matter.
by vote on the scales of
Like in Mass
conviction.
Effect, where you get to choose between the green
Use
ending, the red
information
ending, and the blue
gathered
ending.
to sway allies toward your favored
Is
cause.
that the triangle strategy?
No, it's just they're all the same except the explosion is a different color.
On how the votes are
Oh,
cast.
really? I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
That when they say that the ending of Mass Effect 3 is disappointing, they're not lying. But everything before that is
No matter how
amazing.
critical decisions are made,
So I
your
will sing that
journey
game's
may take
praises
you
to the
down
high heavens, but I
paths
will tell you that the
divergent
ending is
from
very
those of
disappointing.
other players.
You will see what true might is.
But like Mitch Hedberg says, I don't eat an apple
Project
because at the end it'll be a core.
Triangle Strategy, a brand new
Was that Mitch
tactical
Hedberg who said that?
RPG from Square Enix
I don't
will
know.
launch in 2022.
I know he had a
Please
joke.
be on the
It
lookout
wasn't
for
even a
more
joke. It's just
information
something
in
he
the
said, and it makes
future.
me think he's thought of it
After this
literally 3 seconds
presentation,
before he
a
said it. He goes,
demo version
"I'm
of
excited for
this
this set to
game
be
will
over
be
because I have a
available
pack of
to
Starburst in my
download
pocket,
on Nintendo
and
eShop.
Strawberry is
And
next."
in the future, we'll conduct
that
a
was
survey
that
to
was
gather
it.
player
Like just a moment
We
of
look
clarity and
forward to
honesty
hearing
from
your
Mr. Hedberg.
responses on the demo.
Please look forward to future updates on this brand new.
See, they hyped it up with Mario
RPG
stuff, so I'm
from
like, oh,
Square
here we go,
Enix.
Mario.
Okay, let's
Right.
see a few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Nintendo Switch headlines.
Calling all hunters.
This is Star
You know
Wars.
What it takes.
You can tell because of the Stormtrooper helmet.
The Lego? I'm thinking Lego.
Probably. It looked.
Yep.
No.
Well, maybe not.
Unless these holograms are not Lego and they're going to trick us in a second.
Yeah. There's something about it that looks Lego-y.
Star Wars
Okay,
Hunters.
never mind.
This is not Lego.
Made by Zynga.
Zynga?
Star Wars Hunters is a competitive.
They make
free-to-play
actual
online
games?
game set between
I thought they
episodes
made
6
like
and
Flash
7.
games.
Clash in this third.
It was Zynga with a Y. Is that the same
Switch in
Zynga?
2021.
I don't know. I'm going to look it up.
All right, let's do this.
Fortnite. No, this isn't Fortnite. I don't know what this is.
Do I look at you or the camera?
Orcs must die.
Knockout City interviews. Take
Knockout City.
We all play for different
That-
reasons.
That's gotta be Fortnite. Look at that.
But this is
That
World of
text, those
Warcraft.
colors.
Weapons, triple-bladed war
They're doing some kind of parody.
misery,
Yeah,
soul
has to be.
devouring crossbow.
A princess is supposed to lead her people, not be stuck up in some tower waiting for a hero.
In my line of work,
Yeah, they make like it looks like they mostly make like Flash games like Farmville because they made Farmville.
just once.
Mm,
Just
gotcha.
once
Okay.
I'd like to catch one of them bullets. You know, with my hands.
With this crown,
It's supposed to look like Fortnite
team to victory and kick some serious ass.
because look at the cell shading on that orc. That is World of Warcraft for sure.
In Knockout City, I'm like a kung fu master. I can catch bullets. Woo! Come get some.
Knockout City. Is this a battle royale? Is this a dodgeball battle royale?
Roger that, princess. Here.
Let's find out what sound your face makes.
It looks fun.
Yeah.
Okay, team. They may have won the battle, but not the war.
Hey, can we redesign our characters? You're not a team if you're not wearing a uniform.
Max, this is a war zone, not a bloody fashion show.
Pass to me. What? Interview's over.
This is another game you're gonna have to use your cell phone for voice chat.
Yeah, well, if it's on the Switch, then yes. That looks fun. I can't tell. I think it's just team versus team. I don't think it's battle royale.
The fight for survival starts now.
Hang on tight, because you're all going to play a little game of fate for me.
From the creators of the Danganronpa and Zero Escape series comes a fight for your life, literally. Disoriented and trapped in an underwater theme park, the 12 of you, known as the Go-Getters Club, must now survive.
This is very Danganronpa feeling, so it makes sense that they made it.
Sorry to scare you all, but the game is canceled.
Or like Zero Escape or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know anything about Zero Escape. I never even heard of it.
I just know that it's a whole thing about like
set off
escaping
on a captivating journey across the
like
country
a trap
that
house.
side-scrolling action with suspenseful.
And I don't know about the other Danganronpa games, but the first one is about a class that gets trapped in a school and they have to kill each other without getting caught to escape. Or I don't know how it ends because I haven't played I haven't seen the ending. So, but the game is the game is kill without getting caught, and you can leave, and everybody else dies.
Oh, so it's shoot.
It's a visual novel. So
Hades, the critically
What's the
acclaimed
game
dungeon
we play
crawler
where you
and
have to
recipient
kill
of
somebody without getting
multiple
caught?
Game of the Year awards, is getting a physical release on
Among
Nintendo Switch.
Say what?
This version comes with
Among
a couple
Us.
of extras
Oh yeah,
to assist you on your journey
it's like
out of
Among
the
Us, but it's scripted. It's a scripted visual novel. Like what's gonna happen is gonna happen. If you guess wrong, you have to try again. That kind of thing.
It's packed with 2.5 hours of blood-pumping music.
But the story's really good. I'm currently watching a Let's Play of it online.
Giant titles like Transistor and
Okay.
Bastion.
And this game is a game that I think looks cool, but I don't think I can get into it.
Compendium featuring portraits
Hades?
of the game's
Yeah,
vibrant
it looks
cast of
fun.
gods, ghosts, and
Everyone
monsters, all
that
by
talks
Supergiant's
about it
art
sings
director,
its
Gen Z.
praises
Yeah.
to no
And
end.
let's not
I've
forget
never
they're
heard
just like
anybody say anything
offering
negative who has
dozens of
actually played it.
exhilarating action paired with a compelling story.
But it's one of the
Escape
games where I'm
underworld
like,
again,
I
or for the
enjoy
first time, with the physical version of
hearing the
Hades
praise of
on
other
March
people
19th.
rather than experience it myself.
Yeah.
Because I know
3
it
deadly
may not,
action games,
you know,
one masterful
hit the
collection.
same way with me.
I enjoy that you enjoy it. That's about as far as it'll go.
Yeah.
Ninja
Ooh,
Gaiden
All
Sigma
right.
2
The Ninja
Get ready
Gaiden
to
Sigma
break
games.
Your Joy-Cons
and
on
Ninja
Ninja
Gaiden 3
Gaiden
Razor's Edge
Collection.
are coming to Nintendo Switch as the action-packed Ninja Gaiden Master Collection.
Is that Ninja Gaiden Sigma and Sigma 2?
I saw Sigma in there. I didn't see
You
Sigma
are
2.
the legendary ninja Ryu Hayabusa, fighting against a great evil with battle skills that are.
I just remember, I don't know if it was Sigma or not, but there was a version where when you played as the female ninja, whose name I don't remember,
along with ruthless
if you're playing on the PlayStation. No, it wasn't that. It was a Japanese sounding name.
Gauge your opponent's
Oh.
movements while launching fast and frenzied combos.
Ayame?
guy. Yes,
And team up
Ayame.
with other
Her.
super ninjas in your quest to fulfill your
The pink-haired one. If you play as Hayame and you're playing on the PlayStation 3 and you do the
Yeah.
6-axis, it jiggles her titties.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just about to make that same joke. I was like, you think they're going to do the HD Rumble?
No way.
Physics?
No way they're going to give her titty physics with the Joy-Cons. Not on the Nintendo. Unless they do, you know, Nintendo's becoming more like the friggin' Vita, and the Vita's becoming more like Nintendo.
Have you seen the boobs in Xenoblade Saga?
Warriors, Age of Calamity.
Yes, I have. They're very nice.
Yeah. Completely unnecessary.
Oh, is this going to be DLC for Age of Calamity? I got this, and I haven't played it. I should really play this.
No, what is Age of Calamity? I don't know.
It's
much about it.
you know how they had Hyrule Warriors,
Yes.
which was like all the Zelda characters in one like thing. Well, this is like its pseudo sequel, but it's just a prequel to the other Zelda game that
Breath of the
came
Wild?
out. Yeah, it's a prequel to Breath of the Wild, but it's a Warriors game.
Gotcha. Okay.
There's even more coming to Nintendo Switch.
Even more.
Bravely Default 2
There it
is
is.
almost here. 4
There it
Heroes
is.
of Light will soon embark on a
Bravely
journey to
Default
restore the
1.
crystals.
It
Use the job system to develop your characters and
this is
master the
Bravely
brave
Default
and
2,
default commands
but
to
on the
emerge
3DS there was Bravely Default and Bravely Second,
Yes,
Veterans
yes, it
and
was.
newcomers to the
So I
series
guess
can
Bravely
enjoy
Second
this
was more of an
brand new
expansion
story
than
on
a
February
second game?
26th.
Yeah.
A new trailer for
I don't know. I never
Bravely
played
Second
either.
will
I never
be
played either of
revealed
those games.
following This presentation.
Maybe it was a
The
continuation
game can be
or
pre-ordered on
the same
Nintendo
story
eShop.
from a different
An
perspective.
updated demo is also
Kind of like how there's Final Fantasy 10, 11, 12, but there's also Final Fantasy 10 too.
Ghosts and Goblins series comes to life.
And
As the
here's
brave
Ghosts
knight
and
Arthur,
Goblins
you'll unleash
Resurrection.
weapons, spells, and
Man,
skills
this
to
game is
battle
so hard, but it's
monsters
so
across
fun.
challenging stages
I am
within the
very,
Demon
very
Realm.
bad at the original Ghosts and
Local co-op
Goblins.
play is also available for the first
Did
time.
they
to
have
help
the, like,
Arthur in his quest with one
the-
of 3 supporting characters. Barry for
Dead
defense,
like the 2-player
Carrie for
mode?
transportation,
I
or
looks
Arthur
like
for
it.
bridges.
I guess there's
Ghosts and
co-op in
Goblins
this.
Resurrection launches
Yeah.
February 25th. Pre-orders are
That couldn't
available
have been in
now
the original.
on Nintendo eShop.
No, no way. Not that
Okay.
I remember. Maybe in Ghost and Ghouls, but I never played Ghosts and Ghouls. I only played Ghosts and Goblins.
Captivating journeys. Saga Frontier has been remastered for Nintendo Switch.
Saga Frontier, I don't know
Travel
the
through a
first thing
stunning
about.
I never heard of it.
Any of the protagonists. Each
Fix
with
your
their own
game, Saga
story.
Frontier.
With the
It,
addition
that
of
guy
the
on the left
playable
looks like
protagonist
Joey Wheeler.
features, New gameplay features.
Who is
exhilarating
that?
battles,
He's from Yu-Gi-Oh.
a new scenario for
He's the guy with the
Oh,
heavy
okay.
Brooklyn accent.
Saga Frontier
Hey, you,
Remastered.
it's
Oh,
me,
God.
Joey
Okay.
Wheeler.
The game
I've heard
launches
that name.
April 15th.
I've heard that impression.
Apex Legends is storming onto the Nintendo Switch.
Oh,
system.
cool.
Ape
This
legs.
free-to-play
Is this
battle
a
royale
crossplay?
features a growing roster of powerful contenders named Legends, strategic combat, cross-platform
There
play,
you go.
and more. All players on
Cross-plat.
Nintendo Switch can get an all-new Legendary Pathfinder skin and 30 free levels for the Season 8 Mayhem
I connected
Battle
my
Pass.
account to
Plus, for the first 2 weeks
what's
after
Apex
launch,
owned by?
earn double XP when you play on
EA?
Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
Fight for
I
fortune,
connected
fame,
my
or
EA
glory
account
when
to
Apex
my Twitch
Legends
Prime,
enters the fray.
and I've been getting all of
Okay.
the like Apex bonuses, but I haven't claimed any of them because I don't play Apex. I've just been claiming
A
them.
little bit more to show you in today's.
I hope so. There's
Nintendo
about
Direct.
10 more minutes, and I haven't heard any Pokemon or Zelda stuff.
Next,
Mm-hmm.
please take a look at this.
Here we go. 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 You did the snap. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Yep, it's
Hello,
Aonuma.
I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of The Legend of
Yep.
Zelda.
Here we
series.
go. Here we go.
I'm sure a lot of you saw me and thought there might be news about the sequel to The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild game. Unfortunately, we
Let me
don't
just
have
turn down my
anything to share
headphones
right
for when Logan screams in my
now.
ear.
We apologize.
No Breath of the Wild 2 news,
Development
but
is
that's okay. What are you going to tell me about
We
anyway?
should be able to bring you some new information this year. For now,
Tell me
we'll
about
have
that
to ask you
collection.
To wait just a bit longer.
Tell me about that collection. Come on, Aonuma.
While you're all waiting, however,
Ooh.
this
Solid
Legend
gold
of Zelda
Joy-Con.
game will be coming to Nintendo Switch. Please take a look.
I'm looking. My eyes are
And they
peeled.
still drift.
Oh, Skyward Sword remake. Yes. This is what I wanted. This is what I wanted because the story in Skyward Sword is so good, but the motion control was dog shit.
I was going to jokingly say Skyward Sword HD remake.
Here we go. Yes. Dude, yes. Oh my god, this is going to be so good.
You know what? If you play through this, I want to see it because I have not seen,
The story in
30
Skyward
seconds.
Sword, the story in Skyward Sword was so good. It was so good. It would have been the best Zelda game if the motion controls hadn't essentially ruined it.
I've seen collectively 30 seconds of Skyward Sword at a Best Buy kiosk.
All right, well, when I buy it, we're playing on a stream.
What you've just seen is The Legend of Zelda: Skyward Sword HD. This game originally released in 2011 on the Wii
I'm happy
console,
about
and
this.
Now it's coming to Nintendo
And everyone
Switch.
loved it.
I like how I just saw the
Legend of
sky and
Zelda
knew exactly
Skyward
what it
Sword
was.
featured
I saw the sky with a tiny bird in the
players
distance. I'm
could
like, here it
use
is.
the Wii Remote Plus controller as a sword
Banjo-Tooie.
and the Nunchuck controller as a shield. With the increased processing power of the
Oh,
Nintendo Switch
look at the
system,
shield
controls
cuts.
here are smoother and even more intuitive. And we've recreated the controls for the sword and the shield here by having the player hold 2 Joy-Con controllers.
Okay, so I was going to say this.
The Joy-Con
Oh,
is
it
right-handed
still is
Link.
motion controlled.
sword. Swing it to have Link swing his sword in the game.
Is there an
The
option
Joy-Con
to not
controller
motion
in your
control?
left hand is the shield.
Let's find
By
out.
lifting the controller, you can raise the shield to block enemy attacks. You can perform.
I mean,
other
if the
actions
motion
like
controls
using
worked,
both
it would be
controllers
okay,
to
but they
wield the bow
didn't.
and arrow.
That was the problem.
These physical
And,
movements
and
add
you,
a sense
you
of
got to
urgency
think
and
that
tension
the
to
tracking is
combat.
better in the Joy-Cons than it was
But
in
we've also made it possible
the-
to play the game with button
nunchuck.
controls
Yes!
to ensure it can be played in
Yes!
handheld mode or
Yes,
on the
that's what I
Nintendo Switch
wanted.
Lite system.
There you
After
go.
mulling over how to assign different gameplay
From
elements
worst to
from
first.
buttons, we decided to apply the sword motions to tilting the right control stick.
Okay. This game didn't have a
down,
right
swing
stick
the
in
sword
the
downward.
on the Wii. So
To swing to the right, to the left,
This
or
is
diagonals.
oh shoot, what other
Just
game
tilt the
does this?
stick
Oh,
in the respective
Mordhau
direction.
does this. Your mouse controls
Here's something
control
else
your
we've been
sword
working on.
swings.
Specially designed Joy-Con controllers. The right Joy-Con controller is themed after the Master Sword, while the
Yow.
left features a Hylian shield.
Oh.
The Legend of Zelda: Skyward Sword, as the
Those
game
white clips look
depicting
pretty
the
good, too.
earliest story in the Legend of Zelda timeline,
Clayton.
details the events around the creation of the
I
Master
gotta
Sword
get
itself.
those.
Shelby makes a very good
We hope
point.
that
It makes
people
sense
who
they
played
have
the
to
original
have an
game on
option
Wii,
that
and
is
those
not
playing
motion
it for the
control for the
first
Switch
time
Lite.
will enjoy
Yep.
I didn't even
discovering
think of
the
that.
origins of the Legend of Zelda.
I gotta get those.
The Legend of Zelda:
I
Skyward
thought for
Sword
sure they would
HD
do some kind
launches
of
July 16th.
Collection with like
Following this Nintendo Direct,
Oh.
you'll be able to
Whoa.
pre-order the game on Nintendo eShop. And the
Oh.
specially designed Joy-Con controllers
Well, didn't
will
they
launch on
have
the
they
game's
had a
release date at your
Zelda
local
collection
retailers.
pretty recently,
Many of
didn't
you
they?
may already know this, but The Legend of Zelda: Skyward Sword was the last original console game prior to The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild game, and it was still following the established conventions of The Legend of Zelda. However, it gave a glimpse into many features and innovations that would eventually be adopted in The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. Using the sailcloth to descend in midair,
my dog was being weird.
a stamina gauge that depleted as you scaled
Weird dog.
walls with vines or ran. Even the concept of collecting items to upgrade gear. I hope those
I'll have
of
to
you
play
who
with it,
played
see which
The
I like
Legend
more.
of
Because if
Zelda
the
Breath
motion
of the
controls
Wild
work,
will
I'd
give
rather
this
use
game a
those.
try as well.
Because they just didn't on the Wii.
Well, the option is good. Like,
Yeah.
Please look forward to The Legend
if there's
of
a
Zelda:
challenge that's
Skyward
easier
Sword HD.
aiming with the Joy-Con with motion, or if you want to play on a couch.
Well, what did you think? The Legend of Zelda: Skyward Sword.
I'm happy about that. I was wanting a remaster collection, one that had like Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Twilight Princess, and
Okay.
the other
next game
remake that
will
they
be our
made,
last
Wind Waker.
Announcement for today.
Oh.
Please take a look at this.
It's another Smash character.
McCree from Overwatch.
Oh, this is
Splatoon?
yeah. Is this like a single player Splatoon game?
It's Traveler's Tales. The Tales from Splatoon.
I never played the first two. Hi. If this is like a campaign Splatoon game, that looks like fun. Oh, you get a little salmon sidekick? Because in the second game, they had a game mode where you had to save salmon eggs from monsters.
Yeah.
And it looks like it is.
Upside down?
It looks like it is. It looks like it is a campaign Splatoon game. That's cool. I'll buy that. I always appreciated Splatoon, but I never really, I don't really like versus games. Your little salmon bouncing around.
Why does this have like a Borderlands look to it?
I don't know.
Like train in the middle of the desert.
With sea creatures?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because when
what
Inklings can't go in water, oddly enough, because they disintegrate.
Okay. I don't know what to think of this.
I
even
don't
know-
either. I don't really know what's happening yet.
We've gone
Also-
from Borderlands to Yakuza.
But also the music in Splatoon is real good. Splatoon
okay.
3, it's just the third one.
It's just 3.
If it has a campaign, then I'll get it.
I like the style on the 3. There's just the eyes.
This is the classic Splatoon song.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah. It's remixed.
Okay.
This is the original like version, but if it's got a campaign, I'll get it.
It kind of looked that way.
It did kind of look that way.
What you've just seen is the latest installment in the Splatoon series, Splatoon 3. This game is scheduled to launch in 2022, so it'll be a while. We hope you'll stay tuned for more information at a later time. Today, we showed you a sampling of games coming to Nintendo Switch.
They're going to finish it off with a Smash Bros. Announcement, I know it.
And we look forward to sharing more news
I'm surprised
with you
no
in the future.
Pokemon stuff came up.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct.
How
Thank you
many
for watching.
characters are left for Smash? Is there like a countdown?
After that one, there should be 2 more.
Okay.
No, that was it.
Really?
Well, that was it. All right, cool. There was some cool stuff.
I was like holding out hope to cut in, like emergency broadcast system, hijack the stream.
Nope, that was it. That was pretty cool. There was some cool stuff in there. Only one thing that really got me excited.
Yeah. The golf thing, I'm very, very excited about.
Yeah, that looks
I've been
fun.
waiting for a new golf since Toadstool Tour. The Knockout Club.
Yeah, that looked
Is that what it's
cool.
called?
Yeah, the Knockout
dodgeball
Club.
thing.
Yeah. There was a few that one game by the Danganronpa people looked cool. I'll probably watch a Let's Play of that though. But a Skyward Sword remake, man, the thing is the Skyward Sword story was so good and they ruined it with the gameplay, which sucks.
Right. Yep. Yeah, those are the risks when you are Nintendo and you do everything unique, like never the same experience twice kind of thing. And credit to them. They are incredibly brave for trying that, for not just like, hey, here's another Zelda that you play with the same controller in the same way that you played the last one.
Yeah.
So like they swing hard, but when
They do, and they took another swing with Breath of the Wild, and it paid off great because that game was awesome. I love that game.
Yep, those are back to back like strikeouts and home runs. Like
I was thinking that they would announce all of the remakes that they've done so far in one collection for the Switch, which is the Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time, Wind Waker, and Twilight Princess. But I think 4 games in one title might be too much. I don't think they'll probably put them all in one.
This collection is called The Legend of Zelda. You're gonna need a memory card.
I saw a lot of people who were like, they should release a Legend of Zelda anthology. I'm like, they're not going to do that. That would be cool, and it's not going to cost $60 if they do, but they're not going to do that.
Right.
Oh, the pin. Remember those pins that I got excited about, and then FedEx screwed me over and I couldn't get them?
Right.
They just released the second set, which I actually got. I got them. They released these pins at 3 p.m. my time today. They were like, all right, go to the website and collect your code and then go check them out. And the website fucking crashed immediately. And
yeah, who would have thought?
What happens is they're doing these like missions where they're like easy things. I already explained these to you, but for anybody who's not you, they have these missions where it's like, go to the website and go find the hidden Marios on the website. And it takes like 3 seconds to do. And most of them are like cheesy little dinky things, but it's like the real thing that they want you to do is buy the game, because I bought that Bowser's Fury game, which I don't have the case in here anymore. They sold that Bowser's Fury game, and you couldn't get the pins if you didn't have the Bowser's Fury game. Like you could complete all the missions and not have the game, and they wouldn't let you get it because it's like, this one is required, but you have to complete at least 14 other missions. Well, I had exactly 15. I didn't do everything, but I had exactly 15, enough to get the pins.
Right.
I went to the the stream just ended.
Right.
Their stream ended. I collected 14 missions and I bought the game, so I had exactly as many as I needed. But the thing is, when it checked to see if you completed it, it sent a check for each mission to their server. So there's 22 total missions. Every time you reload the page, it hits their server 22 times. And there's all of these people who are trying to get onto this website, and it's set each person sending 22 checks all at once, all of a sudden at 3 p.m. So their server's just shit the bed.
Yeah.
'Cause-
Some network engineer is getting an earful from
But
their manager right
they
now.
did the same thing for the first one. The first one only had 5 missions, but this one was 22.
Yeah.
But
five prompt and response is a lot less than 22. Like,
yeah, and there are people who
you're
are
gonna
like,
get,
go ahead.
you're gonna get some stacked like prompt and response just by hitting a website. That's kind of just in the nature. But when you design it, you go like, there will be no less at any point than 22 hits to this web page for a single click. It's
Yeah.
a lot.
They essentially set themselves up for a DDoS attack.
Mm-hmm.
But,
It's like putting a bunch of stuff on your freaking MySpace page,
Yeah.
because like everything on there has to be queued up for every individual viewer.
And when you went to the page, it said, at first it said 0 of 22 while it was sending all the checks. And anything that failed, they just took out of the whole count. And any missions you completed counted as like, it would only load 7 of the missions. So it would be like 3 of 7. And it's like, no, it's 15 of 22. So people were like, well, this isn't all my missions. I'll refresh the page. So people were refreshing.
Oh man, yeah.
I mean, that's what
F5 tornado.
That's what I was doing. I had to. I didn't want to list out on these pins again. The first time it was FedEx's fault, though. So basically, everybody in that really wanted these pins, myself included, were just refreshing this page trying to get these pins. It took me an hour and a half to finally get them, and I needed 15 of them to load, but I needed exactly the 15 I completed. And finally, it happened, and I got them, and I put them in there. But man, that was a stressful hour and a half.
Yeah,
and you know that those scalpers were in there trying to get them all.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I mean, and those are your options. You can either stress yourself out today and get it for the actual price, or save yourself the stress and pay 6 times as much a month from now.
And that price was just the shipping, so like $5. Because the majority of the price was the game.
Yeah. So yeah, it sucks that that's what it comes down to. You're literally in a click race against a robot, which sounds like impossible to win.
So and not only did I do what I was supposed to do to earn the right to purchase these pins, but I was also in a dice roll of getting it before everyone else got theirs.
Mm-hmm.
I hate crap like that, but I wanted those pins, so I had to do it.
Yep, it's Nintendo can have a Black Friday whenever it wants to, with people crashing the front doors of their stores.
All right, well, thanks for hanging out with me and watching this, because it was very exciting. There was man, if I was streaming when they did the Banjo announcement, I would have been bouncing off the walls. I was at work though when I was watching it. I was at work, and they pulled a fast one on you at first, because they did one where they announced King K. Rool, and it was Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong sitting in their treehouse,
right.
And then they hear a noise and they look out their window, and then you see King K. Rool show up, but then like King Dedede throws off a costume, and he's like, "Haha, got you!" And then King K. Rool shows up and like knocks him off screen, and that was the announcement.
Yeah.
But for the Banjo one, it showed Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong, and King K. Rool laying around Donkey Kong's treehouse, and then a little golden Jiggy bounces across. And as soon as I saw that little golden Jiggy, I was like, oh, "It's Banjo! It's Banjo!" And then they tried
the
to
same thing with Terry Bogard, didn't they? With the invitation, like getting snatched away from like 4 or 5 different people.
Yeah, but they did I think they did that with they did a similar thing with Terry Bogard that they did with the ARMS girl, Min Min.
I have no idea.
Min Min.
Okay.
Where like all the different ARMS characters are grabbing it, and finally Min Min just showed up and got it. But yeah.
Min Min versus Ben 10.
All right, well, that's going to do it for us for now. We will be back Brandon and I will be back in a few hours to play Little Nightmares 2. And we hope everyone has a good day. I'm not going to do the full outro because we're just going to do it again later.
All right. Well, thank you for having me here.
It was a pleasure. I'd rather have somebody bounce my excitement off of anyway.
Yeah. And who better than the demure presentation of the understated Clayton?
Hey, I think you are the second most knowledgeable of Nintendo other than me in Carpet Boredom anyway.
Yeah, at least in like being alive when these things have existed. I certainly haven't played much of the catalog, but I was like, hey, I've heard of that name, and
Mhm.
I have heard this person say this thing about that game.
I'm gonna check.
So.
I'm gonna check Amazon real quick and see if Skyward Sword. Skyward Sword. I can buy a digital code for the Wii U version. Wii U. It's got to be the Wii version.
Yeah.
Or I can buy a $136 Skyward Sword game. No, it's not available for pre-order yet. All right, everybody.
Okay.
We'll see you later. Have a good day.
All right, and have a good stream later.
Yeah.